Hello, welcome. This is Humble Healer. Welcome to my channel. This will be a reading for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I hope you all are doing really well and everything's okay with you guys. So I think we'll just, before we get started, I'll get right into it. We'll do a little intuitive tune in, see what comes up for you guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing kind of, at first I saw an elephant, so there could be an elephant in the room that you need to talk about, but I'm not feeling that as much as more presence. Feeling presence with that. I'm hearing chicken with your head cut off. I'm not sure if that reference resonates, but again, take it how you feel it can, or if it can. Yeah, mirrors. I'm seeing a mirror, so your reflection, you could be reflecting a lot at this time, or maybe about your self-image, just how you look, or just reflecting on everything right now. It could be kind of a full body reflection, you know, your physical, emotional, mind, body, soul. I'm seeing a fish bowl, which is interesting. Fish bowl of goldfish. So there could be something. You seem maybe a little lonely at this time. Maybe lonely with your emotions. Maybe you feel like you're just kind of going in circles a little bit, even emotionally. Maybe trapped in your own emotions. I feel like something's going to strike you out of that. I'm seeing a lightning bolt. So something could, you know, take you out of those feelings going forward, or maybe you feel very, it's like electrifying or something. Maybe your feelings are very electric. I'm not sure how that, you know, maybe you feel like you can't talk about how you feel because maybe you feel too intense right now. I'm getting the Capricorn card, the Devil, so this could be specifically for Capricorn, that message. Or you could be dealing with maybe some fear-based thoughts, addictions, patterns. But mostly, I feel like mostly fear-based thoughts at this time. Could be causing you some tension. I feel like something's being birthed for you, or you want to take, you know, you kind of want to take new strides towards something else, maybe something fresh, something new, that will reinvigorate you. You could feel kind of, I'm seeing kind of a duck in the rain a little bit, so you could be feeling like just like you're waddling along in life, or it's just losing, you know, I'm not sure how that one resonates, but let's see. Okay, you feel like you kind of need to hide, maybe. Shield yourself off in certain ways so you don't maybe even absorb other people's emotions, or, you know, kind of just let's keep going. Maybe you guys are trying to read more, study more, maybe form new habits that way to preoccupy your mind. You could trying to be calling in, maybe even, you know, telepathically. You could try to be calling in people that, you know, would kind of connect with you. Seeing a grasshopper, so you know how grasshoppers call in, that's why I'm saying that too. But really trying to maybe even entertain yourself. But I feel like maybe a mate is something that you guys could be looking for or yearning for, just someone to connect to. That's what I'm really feeling. Yeah, because you're tired of the rainy days, kind of like, you know, being alone. Excuse me. So I'm seeing maybe doors. Doors could be starting to open for you. Up to you if you want to walk through them or not. Keep getting in. Okay. I'm seeing a dragon too. So there could be some type of like ignition or igniting or dragon symbolism. You can look up and see how it resonates for you guys too. Could be your spirit animal at this time, but I'm not sure if I feel that all the way, but again, whatever you feel, use your intuition also. So I think I will get into the reading now to see if there's anything else. You guys could be looking forward towards the holidays too. Some of you, or just family gatherings for those who are doing them. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like don't be so hard on yourself. Try to take it easy, take it slow with things. This is like I'm hearing harvest. So I'm not sure what that means, but I feel like just be comfortable where you are. That's really what I'm seeing, because it is not too comfortable where you don't want to move ever, but you know, I feel like that's how good manifestation usually happens, is if you're comfortable where you are or grateful. Okay. So let's see, let's get into the reading. I hope that resonated. I didn't feel like I could connect with you guys as well tonight. So I hope you got something out of that. But we'll see what energy you're going to during this week. Yeah, this is kind of how I felt like trying to connect with you guys. I feel like you don't really want to open up. You don't really want to talk. Yeah, so you could be kind of you're in the fire element this week, but I feel like you don't really want to be bothered too much. You don't really feel like talking, maybe. If anything will come up that could make you feel overwhelmed or attacked. But I feel like maybe the people around you are poking at you this week. You're trying to rise above that. Okay, let's see. Lots of fire. Okay. All right, so let's see. So in the past, there could have been something opening up for you again. stability, something kind of lit your heart on fire, I'm hearing, but something really happy, really happy. It was growing. You felt things were working out for you. I feel like you seemed content. You seemed like things were moving forward in the past. I'm feeling okay. You guys have a lot of this week. A lot of the signs have a lot of fire energy, a lot of fire element, and I wonder if that's because I'm not really sure about that, but there's a lot of repressed anger again. You're releasing burdens, but I feel like there was something here that you weren't happy to release. So that's what I'm getting for that. There was something in your past that you weren't really happy to release. It maybe took your power away, but you weren't happy about it. And let's get one more card. You could have been dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It's funny because I started doing your reading before this and I did get wand energy. And then I stopped it because I feel like I wasn't connecting with you guys completely. And now in this reading I didn't get much wand energy. But I hope I tapped into something that resonated with you guys. Okay. Could have been dealing with a Gemini too, or you could have Gemini in your chart. I'm feeling like, I'm not sure if this is a relationship. I'm not really seeing a relationship. Yeah, I feel like you saw the past as something that you felt very blessed. You felt very content, very nurtured, I feel like you didn't really want to change things. That's what I'm getting. You really didn't want to change whatever this was. You had to let go of something, and I don't think you were happy about it. But I think you were feeling the gratitude in the past. Very, very happy. Things like the stars were aligning in some way, but just things working out in your favor. Okay, so in your present tense, you have the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy, and then we have the Emperor. So you could be coming out of kind of a long period of, or starting to come out of kind of a lonesome period, trying to, maybe you have a decision to make about something pertaining to your stability, your family, but it seems like you're coming out of a period of solitude and you're trying to take control in some aspect of your life. You could be feeling a little imbalanced, maybe blocked, not really looking at your emotions either, but you could be feeling a little drained too, like you have something to decide. You have a decision to make. You could be really in your head about this, kind of at a crossroads right now, and it could be very draining for you. You could have come a long way. Especially, I'm seeing a lot of wands here again, but it kind of dissipates and you have more of like scattered energy in the present moment. I think you're trying to gain control right now, maybe over your life. Maybe you've gained a lot of wisdom in time when you were spending most of the time by yourself, but there's some imbalance. I feel like that you still are grounded, but there's a lack of commitment. There's a lack of a path, and I think that you're trying to understand where you're at in your life too, and kind of what you've been through, realizing how blessed you've been too, kind of seeing that stability doesn't always, that it's changing. Everything's changing, and I think that you're trying to have control over change, decisions, trying to be more in charge of your life right now. So let's see. Yeah, there could be a little attachment to the past, attachment to where you are right now. You don't feel like you're lacking right now. So I feel like this is a lot about changing. You don't really want to change. I think that you seem to be I feel like if you feel that you need to move, like you're coming out of this isolation and you know that there's some type of, again, crossroads that you're in at this time, and you feel that it's kind of draining to take the initiative in your life to kind of balance something out. This could be financially. This could be with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If this is with a relationship from the past that was stable and, you felt very blessed, but something, had to change. You went from the Four of Wands to the Ten of Wands in reverse. So it was like happy times to releasing it all. And again, that could have caused you some discontentment. Maybe you could have gone down while you were in isolation. You could have been maybe drinking a little bit, kind of doing some things to numb how you feel about where you are in your life right now, not deciding really where you want to go. So you could have been numbing yourself a little bit, and you realize that, you're drained. You don't really want to go on the way you've been going on. I think that's why the Emperor is here. You could be dealing with an Aries, or this could be Taurus. Taurus could be someone I'm talking to. But there's something here that you need to balance out. But I don't think that you really want to at this time. Let me take one more card out. Or you're not putting your focus there. It's like in the back of your head, you really want to take control of your life. You want to take control of your finances. You want to take control, and but it's like maybe that's why you're in the Seven of Wands, because you're kind of in conflict with this energy, this go-getter energy, this kind of changed energy. Fire is very quick to change. So let's see. Yeah, we have the manifestation card. So I think that you have everything at your fingertips. I think that you've let go of a lot of things that maybe burdened you. But I feel like you're strong, but you're rejecting this. I feel like you're rejecting this because, but you have everything you need. I actually saw these flowers. I have to start mentioning things that every little detail really counts, but in the tune-in, but I saw these flowers. So manifestation, you could be a huge manifester right now. Anything you want could be yours. I feel like you have all the tools, you have all the knowledge, you have the skill set. I feel that it's up to you if you want to change your circumstances. It's up to you. You have to decide. Okay, so in your future, I'm hearing like a slowdown, still kind of stagnant. Yeah, I feel like you're just stuck in your head, not really wanting to. You're still kind of looking towards, I feel like this, back here, this this could have been heavy too in your past. It could have felt like it was stable, but maybe it wasn't really, and that's why that it had to be released. Whatever this was for you, this could have been a job, this could have been a person, but I feel that you're just you keep looking towards the past, and I feel like you just don't want to change at this time. So let's Okay, yeah, we have the Three of Wands here. And then let's see what are the Six of Wands. So this could go back even 9 years or something, but I'm feeling like this could go back a long time, maybe even your childhood. This stagnation that you have, this kind of, you want to move forward. You're like, your soul is urging you to move forward. It's as if you want to hang on. I think you don't want to leave things behind. You might not want to leave people behind, or family, or situations. But I feel that you're not really listening to yourself. Let's see why the too many cards there. Yeah, this could have been definitely something from your past. Something that kind of made you feel like you're not able to commit to a different way, a different path, kind of your own way. Or, yeah, the Hierophant, I saw the Hierophant and it was in reverse, so it wanted to pop out again. So yeah, I do feel like your soul, you're trying to, I think you need to have a little more patience with yourself too, because you know that you have maybe trouble with committing right now. You have trouble to... Okay, sorry about that. I do have my camera here that is not such great quality, so I do apologize about that. But again, yeah, I feel like you realize you have this lack of commitment, this lack of kind of initiating things in your life maybe right now, or maybe you don't believe that you can really obtain or attain what you want. So you're still weighing your options. Like, you go back and forth from like, okay, deciding I've made my choice, I know what I need to do, and then you feel balanced and you're letting, you're not bringing yourself down in any way, but then you kind of get impatient with yourself. And that could be going back to something. This could be something that happened with a relationship that kind of made you feel like you can't have what you want. Or this could have been something that happened in your childhood. But you have all the manifestations right here. Yeah, I feel like you really want to take action towards your happiness, but you feel like it's like you have a lot of fire here. And I think the only thing that really is keeping you from this is your movement, how you're moving. But you can definitely obtain any type of victory, any type of forward movement, any type of... It just kind of, you need to try not to feel like every step of the way that you make progress, even if you start from square one, you're still going to, you could face obstacles, you could face bumps in the road, you could face people getting in your way, but I still feel that if it will be worth it. And sometimes the road is a little bumpy, the road is a little bit, it's not smooth all the time, but it will be worth it, especially if you feel, I feel like you're hanging on too much of something that, just a way that does not serve you. And I think it's because you just don't want to fight your way towards happiness. Maybe you're afraid to conform to societally or something like that, or, that could be something for you. But I feel like you guys usually, your earth elements, so I think that change could be, not saying, stigmatizing at all earth elements, but I think that change is hard. Adapting is hard. Forming new beliefs, a way of, or directions, forming new goals, you're definitely blocked in this. You don't feel like, and I don't think you feel like you could really resolve that block. You know that you have the skill set that you can manifest anything you want. I think you realize that. but I think that you really just need the energy, the willpower. Okay, so I hope that resonated. Let's see what your blocks are now. Let's see what your blocks are. Okay. Blocks for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Apologize if my energy is low. I think the shift to Mercury going in direct, I feel the shift. It usually is, but oh wow, okay. So yeah, the manifestation card, I just interrupted myself, but the manifestation card came out, the Magician. So you could be dealing with the Gemini, but again, this is your blocks. So I feel like your blocks are manifesting. You feel like you can't manifest, even though you have everything, like I said before, at your fingertips. You feel like, yeah, all the same cards are kind of coming out as your what we just went over. So, okay, sorry about that. All right, so yeah, I feel like your blocks are definitely, you feel like you can't manifest what you want, what you fully want. Like you can't have that 10 of Pentacles. I think it's in your head, how you feel about yourself, maybe even. I feel like maybe you feel like you can't move forward with new beliefs or a new direction, or you feel like you can't commit to a certain path, because we have the Hierophant in reverse. We have, this is all about, this is Taurus's card, but this is mostly about just rules, regulations, kind of conforming towards a certain, and this is Three of Wands is usually maybe you're turning your back on something. So maybe you're turning your back on a way that you used to think, what your old beliefs. Maybe you're finding it hard to walk away from maybe traditions, some sort of traditions you had even when you were a child, or what you thought was the way to live. So I feel that this is causing you a lot of emotional instability. It's like you're repressing all of this emotionally. And I think you really just want to have fun. Maybe you feel like you can't really, maybe you're very surface, you're very superficial. You could be not really talking to people about this or how you really truly feel. That's a block for you. You're blocking your emotions off to kind of what you're feeling, how you want to live your life, and even towards your friends, your family, people close to you, people that you enjoy their company. I think that they don't really know you, or they don't really know your true feelings or intentions, or and I feel like this is a huge block, because you just aren't believing in yourself. You're not allowing yourself to change and kind of get what you want out of life right now, and you're repressing how you feel about that. You know, maybe you don't want to disappoint anyone with going in a new direction, because you know you might have to leave some things behind, maybe more than you feel that you're ready to leave behind. So this could be some, you know, you feel like you're going to face a lot of restrictions, or just turbulence with this type of change that you really want to make. But I do feel like you're blocking yourself off emotionally to your friends, family, people that really you, again, enjoy their company. And you're not allowing yourself to believe that you can have this, that you can manifest the life that you want, the environment that you want, the family that you want, anything that you want, you can have that. But you're blocking yourself off because of, I think, how you're talking to yourself, what you're saying to yourself, or not even really acknowledging that, you know, know, this is what you want. You know, you could have gotten a glimpse of that in the past, maybe, and that's what you were trying to hold on to. Maybe you realize that, this is your advice now, maybe you realize that, you know, obviously that didn't work out the way you wanted it to in the past, but that could have been a blessing in disguise too, because that could have not been the right path for you or the right door to walk through in the past. Okay, so we'll see what is, now this is my advice. So I think that give yourself a little attention this time. Give yourself attention at this time, what really needs attention at this time. I think that a healing needs to happen. You kind of need to relax. Maybe relax how much you're giving yourself to other people. Try not to resist yourself. Don't push forward to the point where you're exhausted. Whatever your endeavors are, whatever you're doing at this time, because you're impatient. I feel like you're very impatient. You want to just move forward. You want to go forward, and you're facing a lot of blocks because you probably aren't really sure. You know, you're not acknowledging what you need to acknowledge to kind of get through this a little smoother. You know, maybe that's why this is your energy, because you're kind of pushing against this. Maybe you're pushing against how you feel, or how others feel too. So I feel like healing, self-care, just kind of taking some time out to recuperate, relax, think about how you can balance yourself out better, the give and take with other people too. So let's see. Yeah, I feel like this is an end of a cycle for you too. You probably have gone through some harsh realities, I'm hearing. Maybe you've had some harsh realities that have made you feel like very stagnant, not really knowing which direction. But I think you're getting rid of that. You're getting rid of that like low vibrational energy, that lack, that kind of not able to really know where you're going, or searching for something new. I think you're ready to kind of open yourself up and let go of anything that was, you know, weighing you down. I think that understanding that you could run into some people that, you know, whatever you choose in life, whatever you decide to do, whatever change you want to make in your life, I feel like resisting this change, or being impatient about where you are right now and kind of pushing against where you are right now is not, I think that it's not in alignment with you. I think that even though there might be obstacles, like I said before, like with life, there's up and down. I think that's something that you need to realize and not feel like it's such a burden to change, or, you know, or that it has to happen in exactly a certain way, because that at that point you're kind of forcing things too. And then, you know, it's going to happen the way it's going to happen. The Tower didn't come out here at all, so there's nothing that really needs to be cleared, like 100% cleared. It's more about just, like, organized, I feel, kind of realizing what you want and going to get it, and being okay with the ups and downs of that. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. I'm not sure if that resonated or if that made sense. I'm kind of a little all over the place. There's a lot of stories to tell. So, but I'm feeling like, you know, take whatever one feels right for you. Definitely healing time, definitely relaxing, recuperating, trying to balance yourself out, the give and the take, and where you're placing your energy to. But yeah, that's what my advice is. Don't be scared And don't get stagnant about any harsh realities you're facing either. You know, don't let the burdens or the impatience of where you want to be or where you want to go get in your way of actually getting there or moving or making that move, you know. Don't make it harder on yourself. I think that it doesn't have to be that way. You know, it doesn't have to be hard. It could be up and down, but it's really all how you react to things in life too. Reaction is everything, you know. So I'm not sure if that resonated. It seemed a little all over the place for me. But maybe you guys feel a little all over the place of where you're headed or what you're doing or what you want to do. And this again could stem back to childhood or something that you feel like you had to, you know, maybe you have to feel like you have to stay close to your family, or that's why the give and the take there. You have to balance that out, heal that a little bit of how much you offer yourself to other people, because I think what you want, what your will is pushing you to go toward matters more than, not more, but there's a balance. Okay, so let's see. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And you could feel very alone. Yeah, very alone at this time, not really telling people how you truly feel and just kind of not going with what you believe to be true for you. And maybe you're getting mad at that because you feel like your power is getting taken away in a way too. You know, you want to control your life. You want to be that emperor, but you're putting some other things in front of your how you want to live your life, how you want to go about your life, what you say, or okay. So let's see. Oops. Oops. Oh, okay. I feel like I should probably do one more. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Denial. Okay, discipline is in reverse. And service. And then we have imagination in reverse. So denial, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So I feel like this has a lot to do with maybe relationships, people that you're connecting with too, that could kind of be blocking you, or you feel like they're blocking you, you feel like you can't move forward or something like that. Even the relationship that you have with yourself, I think that you are in a bit of denial. That kind of showed in certain areas of your reading that, you know, you're kind of just rejecting how you feel and just trying to stay where you are, and not, you know, going with how you believe your life should be. So I think that you are in a kind of a form of denial right now. But again, that's okay. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Being aware is the start of something that can be, you're able to change. Once you're aware, you could change it. Okay? And then discipline, we have in reverse. It says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So I think once you decide where you want to go, how you want to go about things, and you're really just sure about that, and you know nothing can change your mind, your will is pushing you forward, and you stick with that. I think that discipline is something that you kind of have to do for yourself. It's something that you have to you know, use your intuition about what that discipline means to you. That could be how you talk to yourself, even how you think about what's best for you. But I feel that discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So again, you are the manifester. You can have anything you want. You can do anything you want. You have all the skills, all the tools. Everything is, again, at your fingertips. And I think that it's just, you need to integrate it all together and realize that it can happen for you. You can do this. You can do what you want in life. You can have what you want. You know, you can. And I think that takes discipline to keep those thoughts in that way. Okay. Service. I feel good when I can help others. And I think that that's something, your heart is very open. I feel like you have a good heart right now, or, you know, everybody, but I feel like it's open right now. And I think you're just kind of neglecting yourself a little bit, and you're giving. And I think that this makes you feel kind of confident where you are too, when you can help others, or when you feel kind of service to people, because you're at least you're doing something right now, you know, that's changing lives in some way, you know, changing in some way. But I feel like it's something that brings you confidence, kind of ignites your soul a little bit, but it's not exactly, I think you need to help yourself too. I think that that's a big thing, is helping yourself, putting yourself first, and kind of allowing what you want to, allowing what you want out of life to be at the forefront right now. And you could still help others. You can still have an open heart. Don't close your heart up. Don't ever do that. You know, that's, follow where your heart leads you. Your heart leads you to the direction of where you want to be. So as long as your heart's open, it will never do you wrong. It will never do you wrong. It will direct you in the right way. Just don't put it towards other people and revert the energy towards that, and not going towards what you want, how to service yourself, how to serve yourself in order to change whatever circumstances you want to change. Okay, so imagination we have in reverse. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So fire, the fire element has a lot to do with creativity, has a lot to do with desire and will. And so I feel like if you use your creative energy a little more too, you can find ways to get around whatever you feel is an obstacle, or whatever you feel could be one. Or so I feel like using your imagination, you can really create the life that you want. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I really hope that helped. But thank you so much for being here. I really hope to see you guys next week. And I apologize again for my low energy. But again, you know, being adaptable is really, we're always changing. That's life is always changing, and that's good. That's a really good thing. So I really, again, hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next time.